And we're back. Sorry for the stoppage. And so here is our page with the lovely little teacups and the bigger teacup. And it says, be gentle, be patient, be humble, be loving. We always need to remind ourselves, especially during this time, of that. And so that's that side. And then we've got our little teapot on here. And on this side, I know I'm going to put that little journal on there, but I found these little banner pieces that were in there, and I thought they were cute. And so these I'm going to do with the blue. A little bit of blue around them. Mm-hmm. And I thought with these I would make a little like banner. And I have another piece of that, and I thought I could put that there and hang the little banners coming from them. So it's like a party. We've got to dress it up for the party. And also at the same time, what this is going to do, because I have stitching on here, it will help strengthen up those stitches, because we are stitching on paper. It's not like we're stitching on fabric, which can tear, but doesn't tear like paper does. And then we can put our little banners on. Yeah, I did get to see at our 6-foot difference my friend Ann today, who is the quilter, and she is the president of our Pensacola Quilters Guild. And so it was nice to see her and kind of chit chat for a few minutes. She laughingly says she's had a pretty easy year of being president. Hers was her first year, and we had only 2 meetings for in January, February, and then that's it. And so here is, I'm rushing it, let the glue set, Nancy. And so there is our little banners. Aren't they cute? And I had some other stuff, and I'm probably going to put these in the little journal book. And I had a little blue teacup. Yeah, that's too big. So I think I might put a little blue teacup on there. There are so many pretty downloads out there that you guys can get into and download. And if you don't mind fussy cutting, and they're wonderful. If you do mind fussy cutting them, then you might not want to do that. So on this page, we've got our little banners, and we've got our teacup, and we left a little bit of room for them to journal on. So we have to remember that this is a journal, and so they do have some, and we're going to put some little things in our envelope that are going to let them do some journaling with. And this was another part of an ephemera pack, and it's just a little, you fussy cut it, and it's a little envelope, and all you're going to do is bring up this to kind of close to where it folds, and then you're going to get in there and do a really nice tuck, and then we're going to fold this over. And so we have a really pretty little envelope, and all we're going to do with that, and I think I'm going to use my lighter glue. No, I'll find it in a minute. This glue is Jonestones, and I don't even know if they make it anymore. I've had this for a long time, and it was just sitting there, and it was a lightweight glue, so I never really tried to use it. But it is a really nice lightweight glue. I did order some. There we go. And this one's got the pink, so I think I'm going to go around the edges with the pink. Just to give it a little bit more of a distressed look. And I'm going to do all around it because I don't know if I'm going to put it forwards or backwards, or I'm going to bend this backwards and do some right there. And I need a little piece of paper. I'm just going to stick this in here just so that I don't get, well, and so that's the first part of our envelope. And now with the ephemera came a little band to match. And I just don't know. I think I'll put it there. Maybe move it down a little bit. And it will almost reach all the way around. Not quite. And so now we've got the little band, but we could actually put something, because now this is opened right here, and I have a little pink heart, and I think I'm going to put that right where those two spots are not exactly closing together. And this I'm not inking around because it already has. And had I thought about it, I'm wiping away some of this glue because seeing I need to tuck the top of the envelope in a little. I can put that there and then bend that so that it will tuck under there. And so now you have that, and of course we'll have to add something on there, maybe a little, and we have this, and I have a really pretty little card, and I think I might stick that right in there so that they have a little journal card right in front of it. And I think we'll use some of our pink. I really don't like these hard edges on it, so I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a curved edge. This is really cute, this little card. It's got, I will have to look back and see. I've had this one for a little while, so I'll have to see. But it's like the old type school writing paper. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera on there, but it has that on there. And we'll give them a little color so they're not writing on a blank sheet. And we'll stick that right in there. So now they have a little writing card, and maybe they can stick it inside the little envelope and maybe send it off to someone. And so we have that, and that will go right in here. And I have another one, and this one has got more of a reddy purplish little tone to it, not so much. So we'll make this one the same way. And this one didn't print all the way. I think I'm going to use some of my brown. That's blue. I don't want to mix that up. Pad, I need to refill it. I've never had to refill it. I've actually had it quite a while, and I've never had to refill it, but I can tell it's getting a little dry. And I'm going to put a little bit here on the fold. And then we're going to fold that down, and I'll put a little bit more right there. And it looks like we've gotten use a little bit of glue. And I'm thinking I've probably gone over 30 minutes, so we'll probably have to chop this into 2 videos. And so now we have this little envelope. And this one also, there's another band that's in there. Got the blue around it. And this envelope is a little bit smaller. And I think I'll use this little pink one, this little blue one, and that way it'll be a little hold. Let that one set. And this is really pretty. This was part of one of the ephemera packs, and I'll write on there which one it was. And it says Townie's Cocoa. So maybe we're going to have cocoa in our teacups instead of... Although it's too hot to be thinking about cocoa right now. I don't know. I guess we could do it anytime. Alright, I'm going to use a little bit of this brown around it to distress the edges. It just gives it that little more of a vintage feeling, which is what we're going for with these. From another world, another time. Let's go ahead and distress the back a little bit so that they're writing a little note to someone. And I think my little thing has just about had it. Starting to split apart foam, but I've been using it for quite a while, so. And we'll stick this one in there with the little band. I think that's pretty, but I think we need a little bling on it. And so these are liquid pearls. And on this band, I think I'm going to put... No, I'll wait. I'll show it to you guys later, because it will get too much. So there we go. So now we've got 2 of our little envelopes with our little journal cards that they could put and give to someone. We have our page here. We have both sides of our envelope done. We have our little teapot. We have our words here, but I think on these I just want to do a little extra. Now this is a Pilot G2 pen. And I think, seeing I've done some stitching on here, I might do some little faux stitching. And is my head getting in here? I'm bending over to see. So how are you guys all doing, hanging out? Are you getting a lot of crafting done? A friend of mine came by the other day and said, you know, it says that I'm talking about himself, that must not be doing a lot because he didn't notice much difference in his life from before till now, because he wasn't getting out and doing much. You know, he's a homebody. He said, so I don't, you know, except for the fact that we have to wear a mask, which is mandatory here in Pensacola. Other than that, he said, I don't see much change. And I'm loving it. I like staying home. I do not. So that just adds just a little extra to it. I'm going to add a little bling there. And now this should be dry. Our little rose cottage that we had started earlier. And so now we need to add a few little things to this. And we need some paper. And I think I'm going to use some tea stained paper. And let's see if we make this in half. It's going to be kind of narrow, but we'll get more sheets that way. Don't you just love the crinkle of this paper? Might glue those, so now we have 4. I'll put this one back. These papers came from one of those little black and white composition books, and so they're sewn together. And when I tea dyed them, I didn't separate them. So I felt that way I would get and we are playing with this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so 4 goes there. And I think seeing this is just a temporary. And what I'm going to do is now I just need to worry about the length. I know it needs to come in about there. Just going to be right about there. There's my line, and I can judge it with these other lines. I'm just going to tear, get back in the picture. And these we'll save for our scraps for later. And then we have this. And before I mess with any of this, where is it? Where is it? Want this to go in here. And I think I'm going to staple. Or I might just hole punch it. send some through. This is an old leather punch. I bought an old sewing machine and it came with one. And we're going to do one down here. And it does a good job of poking the holes in. And I'm going to use one, two, three. Don't think we need. This is my little junk container. And it should have my needle in there. And so we're going to thread this. And we want to make sure we get both pages. And come through there. And pull through. And now we're going to come through this hole and those holes. Just enough to hold these because, oops, there's one. Two. And so now we have our little tie there in the middle. And now we're going to start folding our pages that way. And this way, and then staying with the theme of roses, and with my pink. We'll do a little bit of damask marking on here. There we go. So it just shows a light, and it just gives us something else to the eye to look at. And so now we have all these extra little pages that they can open out and write on. My battery might be dying. It looks like it just clicked off on me, so hopefully we're back on there. But now we have all these extra pages for them to do that. And now we have our little journal. And this journal is going to attach right here. And so the only thing we do not have is our paper clip. And I had some extra little doodads here. Into our box. And leave in the magic box. And I do have some paper clips, and I see a pink one. And it says Junk Journal. And I have another one that says Friends. I think we'll go with the Friends one for the pink. Let me see, is there another one? Self-Control. Ooh, don't even want to see that one right now. And I have some more little made-up things in here. Oh, and this is a little thing, and I'll link the link to what this is from, and it's a little folder, and that might go with our roses too. Oh, we might have hit the double package. And we are still filming. Yeah, this will definitely roll over too. Oh, the Friends is yellow. I don't think this will work. Yeah. It's changing it. I had heard you could use the ink on the paper clips, but I had not tried it yet. Yeah. So now we have a little pink paper clip that is going to put this onto this page. Maybe. Maybe. So, and that's gonna hold that in there. And the little paper clip says Friends, and this is a little button that I had made a while back ago, doing out of polymer clay. Yeah, I like to play with it all, so it's this might be a little long. Yeah, I might have to put it both ways. And it should be the right, so it'll close. Yep. And all of these little things, I think I will just do add a little bit to them, and they can go into the pockets. So we've got this nice thick little booklet, and what we've gotten today is our little Rose Cottage journal done, and we went ahead and put this in here. We folded our paper and made this little signature. We added some stenciling in the back. We made a banner out of some of the ephemera. We put a little teacup on there, which the thing had cocoa, so maybe we're gonna have cocoa in it. We did the envelope, and we put the little bands around the envelope. And we've got the teapot, and on this side we've got our little pink set with the words be gentle, be patient, be humble, be loving. And then of course inside we've got our little journal card and our little envelope. And this one has got the little journal card and the little envelope with the heart on the back of it. And I do think I'm probably going to do some of the liquid pearls on here, so I will show them to you on the next viewing. But thank you. I hope you have a happy day crafting. Look forward to talking with you next time. This is Nancy Lynn, and we'll see you next time. Craft, craft, craft.